On November 14th is officially National Adoption Day in Columbus. And this year, 12 children will find their forever homes with 7 families. But there are still so many more searching for stability, security, and a sense of belonging. Today we have Pete and Sarah Rothermel. They gave that gift to one child, and they are here today along with Megan Sparks, who is their adoption caseworker with Franklin County Children's Services. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
So Megan, Adoption Day, I feel like it is always inspiring. It's emotional. What does it feel like for you guys when you're the people who see these children, at their hardest times, and then you see them get adopted?
It is the best feeling in the world. It's definitely the happiest day for our adoption department. We all love National Adoption Day and being able to celebrate and give kids a forever home and see that finalized.
Let's talk about the situation right now in Franklin County. So how many kids are available for adoption?
We have approximately 85 children at this point. Most of our kids that we're looking for homes for are teenagers, sibling groups, and children with high medical needs.
So there are tougher groups to get adopted, obviously. So how many adoptions do you guys finalize then each year?
We do about 170 adoptions each year.
So describe kind of what you would look for in somebody who either fosters or adopt. Out there's lots of people that may be considering it. What would you say to them if they're kind of on the edge?
Definitely look into it. I mean, if you have a place in your heart and in your family to add a child or children to it, definitely look into it. There are a lot of organizations that can help you with the process, and then once you have that approved adoptive home study, you can start looking for children that are available for adoption. And again, if you feel that you are able to care for a child that is a sibling group or a teenager or has high medical needs, there's definitely a need for that in our community.
All right, Pete and Sarah, you had talked about adopting prior to this. You had always wanted to adopt. You had 3 little boys first, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so then how did baby Sophia come to be yours? What was the situation in your house?
So we, both of us have a few siblings. So we both knew we always wanted to have a big family. We were blessed to have 3 boys, but we both also felt that our family wasn't complete. So we had good friends that had become foster parents, and we prayed about whether or not that might be the right thing for us. Even though as we were going through foster training, Sarah found out that she was pregnant.
Right.
We still felt like it was the right thing. We were being called to do this, and when we met Sophia in the hospital, since that day we can't imagine a day without her.
And Sarah, you were mentioning to me, so you have your girls are how old? Apart. They're only 9 months apart, right?
9 months apart, correct.
And so what was that like, saying, okay, I'm going to have, a biological child, another one, and then another baby at the same time?
It was a lot. And I kind of kept it a secret that I was pregnant initially because I was really worried, because we really did know that this was God's plan for our life and that Sophia was part of our family. And Megan said, if you didn't already have 3 and you didn't know what crazy was, we would not have let you do this, but you know what you're getting into, and it's just a blessing. They are the best of friends. It's just been an awesome blessing for our family.
And so from your perspective of things, talking to parents out there who might be considering, what would your word of advice be, or maybe your inspiration to them to get involved and maybe give fostering even a try and see what it's like?
Well, that's the thing. There are so many kids that need it, and you're so quick to hear the bad stories, and there are so many beautiful, wonderful stories. It is hard. It is heartbreaking, but to know that you can provide a home and love and care for a child that is just waiting for it, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
I mean, to know you're sitting here, you have changed Sophia's life in every way possible. So to know that is probably the most rewarding and incredible feeling as a parent as well. And so the process, how do people get started then, Megan? What do they do?
Well, you have to have an approved adoptive home study in order to adopt a child. So what you can do is contact a local agency that helps with fostering and adopting, and they will certify you and do the trainings and all the background checks to approve you to have an adoptive home study. And then once that's done, you can start looking for children and searching for an available child for adoption.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing. Congrats on your
you.
gorgeous family
you.
of 7.
Thank you.
I just think about mine of 4, and I think, yep, that's crazy. She was exactly right when she said that. So thank you guys again for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.